In today's digital world, the choice of operating system OS is one of the most important decisions a computer user can make. The OS is the foundation that runs all software programs and manages the hardware of a computer. There are three major players in the market: Windows, macOS, and Linux. Each OS has its own strengths and weaknesses, and choosing the right one depends on the user's needs and preferences. Market share. According to the latest data from StatCounter, as of August 2021, Windows is the most widely used desktop OS with over 73% market share. macOS, on the other hand, has around 17% market share, while Linux has a smaller market share of around 1.5%. These figures show that Windows is the go-to OS for most computer users. User satisfaction. Market share is not the only factor to consider when choosing an OS. User satisfaction is equally important. According to a survey by PCMag, users are most satisfied with macOS, giving it an overall satisfaction score of 88 out of 100. Windows and Linux follow closely with satisfaction scores of 85 and 80, respectively. These high scores are a testament to the quality of all three OSs, and it's worth noting that the difference in satisfaction scores is relatively small. Security. Security is another primary concern of computer users. According to data from AV-Test, an independent security institute, macOS is the most secure OS, with a perfect score of 6 out of 6 during their testing. Windows follows closely, with a score of 5.5, which is an improvement from previous years. Linux, being open source, has more vulnerabilities due to its configurable nature, but it's still a secure OS, with a score of 4.8. Features and functionality. When it comes to features, all three OSs offer a wide range of functionalities, but each has its unique features, which set them apart from the rest. Windows is known for its support for a vast range of hardware and software, including gaming, enterprise applications, and productivity tools. The latest version, Windows 11, has a modern, streamlined interface and a dedicated gaming mode. macOS, on the other hand, is known for its intuitive, user-friendly interface, smooth integration with Apple's mobile devices and services, and its creative software, such as Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro X. macOS also has a robust security system, including features like Gatekeeper, which blocks any unauthorized software from running. Linux, being open source, offers great flexibility and customizability, as well as a large library of free, open source software. Linux is also known for its command line interface, making it an ideal OS for programmers, software developers, and system administrators. However, Linux has a steeper learning curve and requires a higher level of technical knowledge compared to Windows and macOS. Pros and cons. Windows, being the most widely used OS, has the advantage of a vast user base, making it easier to find compatible software and hardware. However, it's not the most secure OS, and it's more prone to malware and virus infections. Additionally, Windows is notorious for its frequent updates and occasional bugs. macOS, being exclusively designed for Apple's devices, has a unique ecosystem that allows for seamless integration among different devices, including iPhones, iPads, and Apple Watch. Additionally, macOS has a reputation for being more secure than Windows, with fewer malware and virus infections. However, macOS is not as widely supported as Windows, and Apple's devices come with a premium price tag. Linux, being open source, is easily customizable, allowing users to tailor the OS to their specific needs. Additionally, Linux is free, has a vast library of free software, and is known for its stability and security, making it an ideal OS for enterprise applications. However, Linux requires technical knowledge and has limited support for commercial software and hardware. Recommendations. For general use, Windows is the go-to OS, providing the best support for gaming, productivity tools, and enterprise applications while still being relatively user-friendly. For creative professionals, macOS is the preferred OS, offering intuitive, user-friendly interfaces and creative software. For programmers, system administrators, and software developers, Linux is the best OS, providing customization, flexibility, and security. However, it's not ideal for those lacking technical knowledge. In conclusion, the choice of the operating system is a personal decision that depends on the user's needs, preferences, and technical knowledge. Windows, macOS, and Linux all have their strengths and weaknesses. By considering these factors, users can make an informed decision on which OS to choose for their specific needs.